Hello. So it's not the morning. I usually film in the morning, but I'm not today. I also don't have my tripod with me right now, so just gonna kind of set you guys down on the coffee table and go for it. Wow, look at this. This is what I can't. I can't win. I just give up. Anyway, so yeah, I didn't make it. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I did make a video last night and I just looked so tired and ridiculous in it that I'm not posting it. I'm just not, no, not gonna happen. I was in my pajamas again and I was like, no, 50% of my videos are in pajamas. I can't do this. This is not okay. I won't go out in public in pajamas. Why would I post a video on YouTube in them? So, not gonna do it. And I'll just update you guys. I did a bit of writing last night. It was late. It was like 11 o'clock. No, it was like 10:45 and I wrote until 11 o'clock. And I was like, this isn't a lot of time. I'm not going to get anything done. But you know what? I wrote about 400 words and I feel like that's okay. 400 words isn't bad. I write almost every day, or I try to at least. But yeah, so I'm really having a really, really hard time writing dialogue right now. I'm really, really struggling with making sure that there's enough action going on. I feel like the world development, all of that, scenery, everything like that, I can get really, really into. And it's just super hard for me to write action. So I'm thinking about writing down some stories to have within my book. Kind of weird and random maybe, but I like the idea because I think that one of my strengths in writing is writing for a purpose. And so I think if I write out some stories that are for with a purpose in mind and then find a way to incorporate them, I think that it might be a really solid idea. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments if you would like. I also did read a bit more of that Anita Shreve book. I keep forgetting the title. The Stars Are Fire. That's what it is. And it's so cool because I live in Scotland, but it's my book club book for this month. And my book club members got together last month and I couldn't go because there was a COVID scare with one of my contacts. And so I couldn't go, and there's some women who are maybe at higher risk and stuff. So I didn't want to go. I mean, I could have gone, but I was self-isolating, just obviously out of respect for them and concern for their health. So I didn't go, and they, we picked the monthly book club book during the book club meeting. So they picked this book and it takes place in Maine, and I'm from Maine. And so I thought that was kind of nice. It's probably a little bit of a nod, I would think, to me. So I thought it was really, really sweet. And it's interesting to read because it actually takes place right in my part of Maine. They mention Kennebunkport all of the time, which is where I'm from originally. So it's really cool. And yeah, I would say for me, it's not my type of book, but it's definitely a quick read. I've had it since the 12th and it's the 22nd. I'm almost done with it. I'm sure I'll finish it tonight in a half an hour. It's just a really light, quick. I mean, it's not light, I guess. It's about some fires and people's houses burning down and picking up and starting over kind of, and so that's not light, I guess, but it's just a really easy quick read. So just gonna finish that tonight. I read about 50 pages last night, just really quick before bed. And so it's good. And this is so, you guys are gonna think I am nuts, but I've been listening on audiobook because I'm too lazy to read myself. So let me preface this. I am a super agnostic. I know that I do not have the answers. I know that I do not know the answers, and it would take a lot for me to be swayed one way or another. So with that in mind, I thought that it would be, so I majored in history at university as well. That's like my background. And this book that I'm writing is like a fictional depiction in history, in different parts in history, kind of combined, fantasy too. I don't know. Just, just making up my own stuff here, kind of doing what I want. But anyway, so I thought it might be kind of cool to like read some of the Old Testament, because I was like, these are some of the first stories that as humans we have that are recorded, right? And so I was like, that would be cool. I like recently did this whole thing with like the Epic of Gilgamesh and like listened to this whole like series of documentaries on it, and I was like, oh, that's really interesting. And so I think like hearing these really early stories of humans is like kind of cool, interesting. I want to like spend more time maybe like in museums and like seeing different things, because I think that people were thinking very differently in a lot of the first recordings of writings. And if this is a time period in which I'm planning on writing about more, and that I have been writing about to some degree, I think it's kind of cool to immerse myself in that a little bit. So yesterday, I was also listening on audio tape to the very beginning of Ezekiel. And that is wild and interesting, like more wild than any fantasy that you've read. If you haven't read it, I'm like, holy geez. Yeah, pretty crazy stuff. The cool thing is that like I'm sure that there are parts of it that are like accurate depictions of things that were happening, but also like, wow, like, I don't know, someone like ate some weird mushrooms in the forest or something, it is really fascinating though. And today I'm so excited about this. So, at the University of Edinburgh, they have some short courses. And I really, really, really wanted to do their short course on writing, but I was too late to sign up for it. I didn't even look into it until it was too late. So, whatever. But then I was looking the other day and I was like, well, maybe there's something still available that's soon. And I looked and there's a course on ancient history and like the history of demonology. And I was like, what? That's wild. And I think it will be fascinating. So I signed up for that. It's like a late enrollment, but they didn't care. They're like letting me do it. So I'm really, really excited. I'm actually gonna go click the link and officially pay for it. And like once I'm done with this video, I'm so excited. It's gonna be really cool. I think it'll inspire my writing. Like, I'm just really hyped for it. So wish me luck on that. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video, and I may even begin recording one for tomorrow at some point tonight. It's already 4:30. So I'm just gonna upload this really quick and that will be it. I hope that you guys are having the most fantastic of Tuesdays. Yeah, actually, oh, it's Tuesday the 22nd. This was my grandfather's birthday, and he was born in 1921. He was in World War II. Super cool guy, super random info, but also a very, very fascinating man full of really interesting stories. So I will leave you with that. Old people are like the coolest and best resources ever, and not just resources, just really cool and full of wisdom. Anyway, I hope that you are all having a fabulous Tuesday the 22nd. Take care. Bye.